Okay, so this is a newly installed Mint. I think it's called version 18. Version 19 is out, called Tara, but it has a problem with its installer that it doesn't install the grub loader if you're hooked up to the internet. And didn't know that was the issue until after doing some research, and I had already just went back and installed 18, which installed just fine with no issues. The only other thing I've done since doing the basic install off of a USB is did the updates and installed OBS, which stands for Open Broadcaster Software, so I could capture the screen like this. The next things that I need to do, and I'm doing this mainly just to jar my memory. I've done this a few times. I did it with CentOS several years ago, and then last spring, or might have even been before that, the OS that the disk was on, the disk that the OS was on crashed. I also have a RAID system on this, or a RAID drive that has all of my web sites and work on it. It also has a bunch of photos and music and all that jazz. So I didn't lose any of the data, I just lost the OS. And I decided to try Mint, and it was running really well, and then I had another crash on the OS drive. I'm not really sure why. It does seem like when I was doing the install that time that I was having drive issues. So I think that drive had issues to begin with. So we're starting with a fresh new hard drive, and hopefully it'll last longer than the last one. So what I need to do, I'm going to go to the web and refresh myself how to do yeah, don't put that in. You better put in Linux and LAMP. I need a Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP stack installed. Excuse me. And I don't think it was that one. Maybe it was this one. Shoot. Let me take a look. There's one of these I was getting ready to do last night, and then I think it's this one. Okay. Now the one thing I'm going to have to do though is, so usually the first thing that happens, you install the stack. It wants the MySQL password, and then you can test Apache and PHP. The biggest problems are, in my case, I want my databases to be on RAID as well, and the folder that the Apache needs to serve is going to also be coming off of the RAID array. So it's not going to be quite as simple as this, and I never use PHP at my admin, although I may have to, because I think the usual interface I use for MySQL is a Windows-based interface. It's called Heidi SQL, and I don't think there is one of those for Linux. Let's go take a look. I'm pretty sure it is just Windows. Yeah. Oh well. So maybe I will have to use PHP-MyAdmin, which is a web interface to the SQL databases. So let's go ahead and open this up. And let's just do a sudo su, and you know what? I don't remember what that is, because I just set this up. And did I write it down here? Doesn't look like I did. So I also keep a notebook of all my passwords and all that jazz. It's all encoded, so if I lost the notebook to somebody who stole it, they still wouldn't know what my passwords are. And I'm going to change this username as well. Let me go get my notebook. Ugh. I just created this sysop account just for doing these videos, so that will go away as soon as I get stuff set up correctly. Getting closer. No, here we go. Okay. Nice. I did my reboot. I did all these updates yesterday, so I should be good just to go ahead and do the install LAMP server. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually, I'm in sudo already. Sudo get install server. Everything. Okay, where's my carrot? And don't prompt me. MySQL. I'm just going to use the passwords I used before, if I can find them. Here we go. MySQL. Right. We'll find out. I guess it did. Okay. The hard part is going to be moving everything around. This part's the easy part. I just remember having a little bit of a heartache trying to get this thing to relocate things over to the RAID array, which I actually need to rebuild as well. So I'm actually we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's make sure this is actually all gonna work. Then we'll build the RAID array again. It already recognizes that there is a RAID out there. It just hasn't built it yet because I haven't done the I want to say mdatum command to rebuild the array. And I also have a failing drive in that array. It's a 4-disk RAID 10, I believe. I've got parity and stripe, so it should be able to rebuild the failed drive fairly easily. I have a new drive coming in a couple of days, and we'll see how that goes. I'll make another video for that when we actually do the RAID rebuild. I may wait on that we'll see how far we get on this today. Okay, it looks like that's all working. Oh, come on. We should be able to just go here into localhost. Woohoo! So that worked. Okay. And so created it over in var www html info.php. Eventually I'm going to have to go into the Apache settings and change this path to the RAID folder, web folder. We'll do that after I rebuild the array. So let's go ahead and we'll just write up this little PHP script to test PHP and make sure it's working. I'm in sudo, duh. Okay, and we just want to do PHP info. Oh, whoops, I forgot my closing. There we go. Okay, now let's go back here and see if this actually works. Certainly did. Okay, so we're good. Let's go get phpMyAdmin and see if we can log in to the MySQL server. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Please. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I created a separate one of those for phpMyAdmin. I think I did, actually. Okay, there it is. Let's see. Where did it go? Okay. I'll have to go back in there and change probably some things on MySQL as well. Just because I want the default database to be an InnoDB instead of a MySQL DB. Okay, let's see now. Supposedly, oops, go back here. Should just be able to put PHP min in here, and we'll see if it works. What? I had to put PHP at the end of that, probably. No. Okay, so why didn't that work? Really? I wonder if I just have to restart. Doesn't say you have to, but I'm assuming I may have to. Restart the server, but I'm not positive. But I think I do. Which I can't remember it off the top of my head. Should. Gosh, do I have to do that? I probably do. Now let's try that again. Oh, come on. Still does not like that. I wonder why. Let's go take a look in there and see. Where are you? So maybe there. Okay, I need to go to var. Come here, you. Yeah, it didn't go there. Where did it end up? If we can find the configuration file. Whoops. Not in there. Okay. Where the heck did you go? Okay, we're installed, so how come you didn't put stuff in? I wonder where PHP in my admin is thinking it's. I've got the config files. I need to know where the web file location. Yeah, it is there, but I need to change it to. Okay. Mine's not user share, I don't think. Let's go take a look. Oops. Oh my goodness, maybe it is. It could be. Let's go take a look. Let's just make sure it really is here. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. That's kind of weird, but I remember having this weird little doodah before. There's lots of these little gotchas that they don't tell you about. So we're gonna do a symbolic link from user share PHP and I'm gonna have to change this again when we change my document root. It lied. Oh, because I put it in the wrong place. Again. Okay, I'm just going to copy this. See if this works. Probably won't, but hey. Nope. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you gotta make your symbolic link correct. Okay. I have no idea. Let's try this. I don't know if this is really gonna work, but we'll try it. This should be the one that I set up earlier. I'm going to save that for now. And there we go. Okay, so that's all working. Excellent. I think I'm going to end that video here. So the lamp stat is actually working. The next big project will be getting the RAID array rebuilt. And then if that's really short, which hopefully will be. It might not be. With me putting that new drive in, let me think about this. What I'm probably going to have to do is make a separate video just on building the RAID array and letting it discover that the one drive is bad. Then shut down the system, remove the bad drive, put the new blank drive in, and then boot back up and let it rebuild for a day or so. I'm not sure how long that rebuild is going to take. Once that is successfully rebuilt, then we'll come back in here and change the document routes for both the database and for the web server. And we may actually set up an FTP server as well, so that I can remotely access my web server to make updates. Okay, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.